Hello dear students, in today's video I will explain you about the reduced syllabus of electronics for the year 2021. As we know that admission process through centralized admission committee has been over. After some days the classes is going to be start in all colleges throughout the Maharashtra. Due to COVID-19, the syllabus of all the subject has been reduced by 25%. Today in this topic we will discuss about the syllabus which is omitted and which is remained for the subject bifocal electronics. Let us start with the paper 1 is basic electricity and components. We will discuss about the theory papers only. Chapter 1 is dealing with sources of electrical powers. Near about 25% of marks are given to this chapter. In this chapter we have to study internal impedance of source, concept of voltage and current, then current source, power, then Kirchhoff's current law and voltage law, then some network theorems like superposition theorem, Thevenin's theorem, Norton's theorems, maximum power transfer theorem. All the topics in which the sources which are used are only DC sources and the circuits are simple resistive circuit used there, and the maximum number of sources used should be of 2 sources only. Now in this chapter 1, the topic which is to be omitted is the revive of electromagnetism. All the subtopics of revive of electromagnetism has been omitted here. Second chapter in paper 1 is AC fundamentals. In AC fundamentals, near about 25% of marks are given to this chapter, and this chapter deals with generation of alternating current, sine wave, alternating current, voltage, current values of sine wave, amplitude and frequency, periods, wavelength and phase angles. All the definitions has to be explained in this chapter. In AC power line, in which what is meant by phase, what is meant by neutral, what is meant by ground, all the concept of AC power line is explained here. Then after that AC circuits, in which how resistance, inductance, then capacitors deals with the AC voltage. So the concept of impedance and how the reactance are calculated included in AC circuits. In this chapter the omitted part for non-sinusoidal wave is the measurement of frequency and wavelength. Then second topic which is omitted is AC power line, in which real power, this subtopic is omitted here. In AC circuit, series and parallel resonance, this topic is also omitted here. Now next third chapter is instruments. Near about 15% of marks weightage is given to this chapter. In instruments we have to learn the permanent magnet moving coil mechanism and how this permanent magnet moving coil mechanism is converted into ammeters and voltmeters. Then how they are used for multi-range type. Then what is meant by voltmeter sensitivity or loading effect. Then this same PMMC meter is converted to measure the resistances, and the device is called as ohm meters. So there are 2 types of ohm meters, series type ohm meter and shunt type ohm meter. The omitted part is the shunt type ohm meter derivation. So this was about the third chapter, that is instruments. Now the next chapter is the fourth chapter, that is study of components. Near about 45% of marks are given to this chapter, in which various components we have to study, such as resistors, their types, fixed or movable or variable resistors, their properties and their uses. Next we have to learn about the component capacitor. What is capacitance? What are the types of dielectrics? What is meant by electrolytic capacitor? What is meant by non-electrolytic capacitors? Their properties. Capacitors combinations like series and parallel. Then how capacitor charges and discharges, and concept of time constants. The next component is the inductor. In inductors we have to learn about the inductors. What is meant by self-inductance, what is meant by mutual inductance, and how inductors are formed. Then these inductors are used to make transformers, in which what is meant by transformer equation, their turn ratio, then what are the types of transformer and the applications of transformer. These are included in the topic transformers. The next component is relays. How relays work, their construction, their operation, then what is meant by electromagnetic relay, what is meant by reed relay, then specifications of relays such as current and voltage rating, then contact current rating, then number of contacts. These things has to be studied in the relays. The omitted part in the inductor is the eddy current and the hysteresis. In transformer, the losses are omitted here. Then the three components such as switches, batteries and other accessories for circuit constructions also omitted here. So this was all about the paper 1, that is basic electricity and component. Let us move on. The second paper is semiconductor devices and circuit. The first chapter deals with the semiconductors. In semiconductor, we have to study about the atomic structure of semiconductors, their energy level, their energy band, what is meant by crystal of semiconductor, then concept of holes, then intrinsic semiconductor, extrinsic semiconductor, and then use of extrinsic semiconductor to construct P-type and N-type semiconductors. Then N-type semiconductor and P-type semiconductor are used to form a PN junction. Then regarding PN junction, barrier potential depletion layer, this has to be studied. Then this PN junction, it is connected in the circuit in two modes of biasing like forward and reverse biasing of diode. Then this diode has to be connected in the circuit, and we have to study about the voltage and current behavior of the PN junction, and that behavior is called as characteristics of PN junction diode. So this was all about the semiconductor. After semiconductor, the second chapter is transistor. Near about 25% of marks are given to this chapter, in which we have to study how transistors are made, what are the types like PNP, NPN, and these transistors are called as bipolar transistor. Their structure and their working has to be studied in this topic. Then the various currents are flowing in the transistor, such as emitter current, collector current, base current. So we have to study about the relationship between the currents of transistor, about their sign conventions also. How transistor is configured in various modes like common emitter, common base, common emitter. So that configuration has to be studied here. Then how amplification is done with the transistor. So that amplifier is called as basic amplifier, and that has to be studied. There are some unipolar transistor which are called as UJT and MOSFETs. Now the omitted part for this chapter is the circuit diagram and transistor as characteristics for common emitter configuration. So this whole part is removed here. Then in MOSFET, there are two types of MOSFETs are there, enhancement type and depletion type. So in which depletion type MOSFET has been removed here. Then in UJT, only the introductory part of UJT has to be studied here, and the characteristics of UJT are omitted here. So this was about the second chapter. The third chapter in paper 2 is the study of semiconductor components. In this chapter, we have to study about the diodes. There are various types of diodes are there. Power diode, signal diode, Zener diode, varactor diode, Schottky diode, photodiodes, LED. In this topic, we have to study the symbols, features and applications of all types of diodes. Then after that, we have to study the types of transistor, the power transistor, switching transistor and phototransistor. This transistor has to be studied in this chapter. The part omitted here is the thyristor part. Thyristors such as SCR, diode, triode, these all devices, their features, their symbols, applications, their working is omitted here. Now the fourth chapter is the amplifiers. Near about 30% of marks are given to this chapter. Then we have to study with the what is meant by amplification. Then what are meant by transistor biasing. Then types of biasing such as voltage divider, collector, self bias, fixed bias, their merits and demerits. Then after that, how transistor is used in common emitter mode. We have to study that amplifier. One stage of amplification is called as a single stage, and that has to be studied. Then what is the frequency response of this amplifier, what is meant by bandwidth, then gain bandwidth product. Some feedback circuits are employed in the amplifier, and what is meant by feedback, and the concept of negative feedback is used in amplifiers. That has to be studied here. The omitted part in the amplifier is we have to bias the transistor, and various biasing circuits are there, in which fixed bias with emitter resistor, that topic has been omitted here. Then the multi-stage amplifiers, that all part has been removed here, like RC coupled, transformer coupled and LC coupled amplifiers. This part is omitted here. whole part of classification of amplifier on the basis of Q point has been removed here. Last part in this chapter, the differential amplifier has been removed here. The fifth chapter in paper second is the classification of oscillators. Oscillators are the circuit, are nothing but the amplifiers which generates high frequency oscillations. So what is meant by oscillation, what is meant by oscillators, their introduction has to be studied here. Then these oscillators are of many types and how these are classified, their classification has to be studied here. Then what is how positive feedback is used in amplifier to make an oscillator, that part has to be studied. Then there are certain conditions for oscillations that has to be studied. Then there are three types of oscillators which has to be studied in this oscillator, but only RC phase shift oscillator is remained here, and remaining two oscillators, that means Weinberg oscillator and Colpitts oscillators, has been omitted in this chapter. So this was all about the syllabus for the 11th standard in the year 2021. Thanks for watching.